I'm assuming you'll introduce yourself, or...
That's a good idea. I'm David Simcox, and I'm an ecologist working for the Royal Entomological Society, and I'm here today, Daneway Banks, Gloucestershire, site joint owned by Gloucester Wildlife Trust and Royal Entomological Society. And I'm here with the site manager, Grove.
Hi, so I'm Grove Sykes. I'm lead land manager for the east of Gloucestershire. And as part of the job with Gloucestershire Wildlife Trust, I have the pleasure of being partly responsible with the Royal Entomological Society for the management of Daneway Banks and a few other sites that we have some partnership working on.
It's been a very challenging year. Last year, the weather was quite appalling, and large blue numbers fell substantially both on this site and on many other sites. And it was a challenge for you as well.
Yes, so our partnership works where we kind of do a lot of the responsibility on the management side, and the wet weather that we had also impacted the amount of vegetation growth on sites like Daneway Banks. It meant that we had a bumpy year for grass, and that impacts large blues, but it also means that the following year, in the winter months, like we are now just coming out of the winter, it meant that the animals that we use to graze here, so we use cattle and ponies, they had far more to eat than kind of other years, and that means that we've struggled last year, but it also means that we've struggled to get the site in the condition that we really want it in now, going into this next year. And that's one of the biggest challenges for us, was trying to make sure that we can try and recover this year.
And for us is to do the monitoring, and it's monitoring of number of ants, of Myrmicus sabuleti, the host ant of the large blue, monitoring the number of large blue eggs, but also to carry out the temperature experiments that we've been carrying out on Daneway and on several other core sites for 15 years now. And this is helping us to understand the impacts of extreme weather events like we had last year.
So one of the reasons that we enjoy working with the Royal Entomological Society is that we've got a shared vision here in the kind of particularly the Golden Valley and the Stroud Valleys area in Gloucestershire, is that we have a shared vision of seeing large blues return to this landscape and become a much bigger population that is secure and stable for the future. And working with Royal Entomological Society allows us to get that data for the future of that species and ensure that we're doing good management.
And I think what's really important is the data we're being able to collect here is going to help us to identify sites that in the future could support large blues that are going to thrive in the changing conditions caused by climate change. The data that we've been able to collect here on Daneway has been incredibly helpful, enabling us to choose other sites in the future that will be able to thrive in the changing climate.